A new era of Hokie hockey begins. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the VTHN pregame show here on YouTube. My name is Chris Pierce, back with you for another season of Virginia Tech hockey, joined alongside a new member of our broadcast crew this season, Jordan Parham. Jordan, welcome to Virginia Tech hockey.
Thank you, thank you. It's glad to be here. Love the environment, love to talk hockey, so very excited for the rest of the season.
Well, let's dive right into tonight's game between the North Carolina State Ice Pack and the Virginia Tech Hokies. The Hokies opened their season against the Ice Pack, which is fitting because the Ice Pack ended their season last year in the ACCHL first round of the playoffs. So, Jordan, my question to you is, what is going on in that locker room? What are the feelings in that Hokie locker room as they prepare to take on the Ice Pack tonight?
I definitely can say I've been playing for 11 years, played from second grade up until the end of high school. So I can tell you the nerves, the tensions are definitely high right now. If you're the Hokies, you just have to forget about last season. Last season happened. Last season's done. You learn from your mistakes. You bring in a brand new slate. This is a new beginning. So don't let last season's game-ending game or season-ending game determine tonight's game. This is a brand new Ice Pack. This is brand new Hokies. Start fresh, start clean. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, as you mentioned, this is a brand new Hokie squad who will be facing an Ice Pack team who already has a game under their belt with an 8-2 win over the High Point Panthers last Friday night. Now, in that game, Jordan, the Ice Pack struggled in the first two periods as the score was 2-2, and High Point didn't even have their best player on the ice. So my question to you is, well, they did score 6 goals in that third period. How do they sustain that momentum heading into Lancerlot tonight to play the Hokies?
I wholeheartedly believe that the hot hands effect is real. Keep that momentum going. Whatever you did in that first game, it worked. You won. You won 8-2. You didn't even need the points. You only needed 1 goal, and you sustained 5 more in the third period alone. So just keep that momentum, keep that train running. Of course, like I said, this is a brand new season. Everybody's just trying to figure out everybody else. Each team is trying to, pick at each other and see if you have any new plays, new players, what they're bringing to the table, what left the table. I'd say just take it slow, but also, don't throw your back out in the end. Don't lift heavy if you don't need to. But yeah, keep that 8-2 train running. I think also if you're the Hokies, use that momentum. Hey, they put up 6 goals in the third period. Just because you're down doesn't mean you're out, and just because you're out doesn't mean that you can't get back into the game. Use that momentum from the Ice Pack and put that forth towards the game that you're playing tonight. And don't let that 1-0 score sit in your face. It's nice that they have a win, but you're about to collect your first win right now.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned the energy that the Hokies are going to bring into tonight. And I think that starts with the veteran leadership, especially coming from the top with newly appointed captain Gavin Peduzzi. For more on Peduzzi, let's send it over to Phoebe Winters.
The Hokies are ready to enter a new era of hockey as they kick off the 2024 season. Leading Virginia Tech into this new chapter is newly appointed captain Gavin Peduzzi. The 2024 ACCHL All-American forward finished the 2023 season with 45 points, 32 of those coming from assists, which were a team high. With only 2 more years left here at Tech, Peduzzi currently ranks second all-time in program points, just 25 shy of tying the record, which once passed will undoubtedly earn him the respected title of Tech's greatest of all time. Looking ahead, Peduzzi and Tech begin their 2024 schedule with a battle against the NC State Ice Pack. Now, last season the Hokies made history, recording their first win over the Ice Pack since 2016, thanks to an overtime goal from Peduzzi. Unfortunately, the clock struck midnight on the Hokies as the Ice Pack bit back during the first round of the ACCHL playoffs, ending Tech's season. Looking to start off strong, Tech will have a tall task ahead of them as NC State is also under new leadership and captain Zach Herman. During their season opener, Herman led the Ice Pack to a bounce-back win over High Point University with 4 points and a hat trick. His squad looked strong and well-conditioned, recording 6 unanswered goals and maintaining high energy throughout the match. Now, the Ice Pack have been difficult competition in the past, but they are especially hungry this season with the promise of making the jump to M1 on the horizon. Last month, the ACCHL officially announced the formation of the new M1 League for the 2025-26 season, which includes current Premier Division teams UNC and NC State. NC State is set to play in this newly formed league and will be looking to maintain a high level of competitive play this season in preparation for the jump. That said, the Hokies have a difficult battle ahead of them this weekend as they take on one of their biggest rivals in what should be an exciting season opening clash. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Phoebe. All right, Jordan, final question about tonight's game. What do the Hokies need to overcome the Ice Pack?
The Hokies just need strong motivation. Right now, they already have that with, of course, newly appointed captain Gavin Peduzzi. You have Joe Mullen, of course. He's been here for a long time. He's eight wins away from tying the ACCHL record right now, and that's enough, almost enough motivation to kind of just keep the freight train rolling and everything. I think the Hokies are on they're on good ice. They're not on thin ice. They're on good ice. It's a brand new season, like I mentioned before, new beginnings, a new slate. Put that fresh, that white cloth, put that on the table and serve dinner and eat well. It doesn't take a lot to win, but it definitely takes a lot. It takes a lot to keep moving, is basically what I'm trying to say. So they have some good heads on their shoulders. I think they have no problem tonight.
Yeah, well, we'll see what the Hokies have in store as they take on the North Carolina State Ice Pack here on the Virginia Tech Hockey Network. That'll do it for the pregame show. Don't go away. More action coming from the Lancerlot Sports Complex, including puck drop between the Hokies and the Ice Pack coming up next.